Hi guys, good evening to you all. Thank you so much for joining me here on my channel. This is Natasha Akpoti's case, her suspension and all that. I just wonder when this case is going to come to an end. Maybe most of us must have forgotten, but Natasha actually, approached the court when she was summoned by the disciplinary committee chaired by Ned and Imasuen. Now, fresh news has emerged that the appeal court, strike out Akpabio's motion. That's the latest between this Natasha Akpoti and Akpabio's saga. Of course, this other one involved the Senate committee because that's the people, that she was supposed to appear before after the face-off with the Senate president with regards to seats. Now, she approached the court after that, and filed, she applied for an order to declare any action that the disciplinary committee, took within the pendency of a suit as not just null, but void and of no effect. So that's the back and forth of the whole thing going on. If you recall, it got to the point that the former judge handling the case, that's the person of Eguatu, I think that's his name, had to recuse himself. And I had to raise my eyebrow then. Right now, as we speak, Justice BINTA, the judge that Nnamdi Kanu asked to recuse herself from his case because she's being biased as claimed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is now the person in charge of this matter. Now, even with all this whole thing, I see they look with one eye, like seriously, because it seems like, okay, most of these cases, are being handed to judges who have been known to be corrupt, at a certain period of time. So how are we sure that at the end of the day, even if they move to the next court, that these individuals, the person who took case before the court will eventually get justice? Now, I'll be reading part of what, the Vanguard reported. But before that, let me quickly first show us this video where there's been a fresh accusation against the governor of Edo State, that's the person of Monday Opoholo, where it's being said that he is using this anti-courtism whatsoever, law against the opposition. If you recall, there's been serious demolition here and there of houses, in Edo State, and of course, so much talk and actions, to be taken against cultists. So I'm going to show you the video where a prominent figure has come out to complain, and then we'll be back to look at the Natasha Akpoti's and SP matter.
2 days ago, they came up with a story that, they said some court people were around, that there was a meeting in my house at the village. For that reason that the house will be demolished. As we speak, the house have been marked by the state government. So I am telling you that, regardless of where we are coming from, if there are court activity, you should be able to bring proof. So don't target opposition leaders. They just trump up allegation, mark someone's house for demolition in order to hound such persons because they want the person to join APC. I believe in the politics of persuasion. If you feel I have what you don't have in your party and you want me to support your party, you should be able to persuade me. I am not a courtist. I've never been associated with court activities. I'm a politician. I'm open to everyone. I'm a Christian. I'm a Saint Knight of St. Christopher. I'm an Anglican. So nobody has even written me officially to ask if I was around or not. If there are issues, there are obviously issues that haven't investigated, such crime or allegation, and such a person is found wanted, then such punishments, by the pronouncement of the judiciary should now be carried out. But what we have seen in the last few weeks in Edo State is a law that is clearly targeted at the opposition. Interestingly, one of the hotels that was marked, about a month or two ago is the hotel that is owned by the Director General of Aswe and Ogie campaign, which is the Director General of the 2024 governorship campaign of the PDP. After which they left and went to another house of a PDP chieftain, Chief Francis Inegbeneki, to mark the house, and the guys that, court activities or court meetings were held there. I'm going to take legal actions because I've been hearing that they want to come and demolish my house. Now officially they have come to mark the house for demolition. Now I'm going to take legal steps to challenge such actions.
Now, this is not the first time I'm hearing that, what the Monday Akpabio administration is doing is to target the opposition leaders. And I must tell you, if this is true, then it is a big shame on these people. A very, very big shame. Now, rather than focus on doing what you are supposed to do, you are busy targeting the opposition. Now, sometime last week or 2 weeks ago, I read somewhere that, they are even granting amnesty to cultists after putting into law or saying, this is the penalty for any person, found wanting in court activities. And I just laugh and I say, is this not, foolishness at its peak, granting, amnesty to cultists? God, I beg go. Like, when I saw that, I just laughed and I just waved it aside. Like, seriously, the Edo people, I just hope and pray that the Monday Akpabio administration will be able to deliver, through governance. I don't get it. This is something that really, really needs to be investigated, because if they are raving mad, they're busy targeting opposition for God knows what, then they have to stop it. And if it's also because they feel this is the only means they can intimidate individuals to join APC, then this is madness already. You can't force people to join a political party they don't want to join. In the first place, when I don't rig election to even find on herself there. Now they there. Now they in charge. So why do you need to compel other people? Why do you need to put pressure on them? Why do you need to, put them under duress to join, your political party as been alleged? Okay, so that it go there easy for you to dish out the 2 million votes. It's just that we live in a nation where even the police, they have become part of the APC as well. So there is no way a proper investigation is going to be done in all this. Like, in the last couple of months, I have seriously seen the way houses have been demolished, hotels is being demolished, and the question why they always ask now, they don't do the proper investigation. They don't do them. I remember someone said one of the videos where they said, even the other person, the owner of it, is not even around. So we had the contact get information so that they do cuts inside the house when nobody there for the owner of the place no day. Kai. This administration, I hope they get to deliver, because nothing pay me pass you still mandate at the end of the day you no go deliver. I hope they get to deliver. If this is the kind of politics they want to play, the same way you've heard Akpabio State governor saying, if you are not ready to follow me and join APC, you resign. And I've seen that also where the Ebonyi State commissioner, though even one of the commissioners, they even threaten traditional rulers that they better, start campaigning and tell people to support Tinubu ahead of 2027, or that kind of thing. Like, now the way we're there now, it reach APC turn, everything done they go anti-clockwise. To the point that, people are now being threatened. No. A proper investigation needs to be done. And of course, it is good the young man take legal action. We know say yes, they're going to brag saying that then get the, now then get the court. But let him first go through the law. Because these people indeed, they are really mad. Look at what the godfather of Edo State, the kind of madness he displayed today at the airport. For some to be say, now he using hand, take the one. Foolish lots everywhere in the name of politicians. Most of them are just rubbish. Rubbish. Thank you so much for watching. Please do leave your opinion in the comment section. Now, let me read out part of what was carried out. Two motions filed by Senate President Godswill Akpabio have been dismissed by the Court of Appeal Abuja Division, and 100,000 naira fine awarded against him Presiding over a 3-member panel, Justice Haman Barka reportedly dismissed the motions of May 21 following its withdrawal on request. The court ruling read applications seeking to withdraw the 2 motions detailed and filed on 20/3/2025 and 20/3/2025 is granted, and the motions are struck out. Cost of 100,000 naira are awarded to the first respondent. Appeal number CAABJ/PRE/ROA/CV/395M/2025 to be deleted. Earlier, a separately dated March 3rd and 25 motions labeled CV/395/M1 2025 and CV/395/M2 2025 cited Mr. Akpabio as an appellant. The respondents to the motions were Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, the Clerk of the National Assembly and the Chairman of the Senate Committee on Ethics, Privileges and Public Petitions. The relief sought by Mr. Akpabio include an order of this Honorable Court enlarging the time within which the appellant/applicant may seek leave to appeal against the decision of the Federal High Court Abuja Judicial Division in suit number FHC/ABH/CS/384/2025 between Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan versus Clerk of the National Assembly of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and 3 others. Justice Obiora Egwatu delivered on March 2025 on grounds of mixed law and fact as contained in the proposed notice of appeal. Also, an order of His Honorable Court granting leave to the appellant/applicant to appeal against the decision of the Federal High Court Abuja Judicial Division in suit number FHC/ABJ/CS/384/2025 between Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan versus Clerk of the National Assembly of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and 3 others. Honorable Justice Obiora Egwatu delivered on March 10, 2025 on grounds of mislaw and fact as contained in the proposed notice of appeal attached as Exhibit B was sought. Now, for further reading on this, you can visit the Vanguard, you can visit, the People's Gazette for more reading. Now, let's head back to the video. You see me on top this case, I don't tire. Because I've seen intimidation, I've seen threats, I've seen oppression, I've seen a lot of stuff. And anytime I get to see these things, I will just be very tired. What I want is a situation where, the rightful thing will be done. I just want that. Over the suspension stuff, over the case she filed before the court with regards to the sexual harassment allegation. We just want the right thing to be done. For once. Let it be done. Even with this one, say when they even strike out today, they strike out Akpabio's motion. Even me say here like this, I just didn't even think, considering say, at the end of the day, will this thing go in favor of Natasha Akpoti, considering how our judiciary day, considering how it is. Now we here with it. They say one of the halls at the just recently renovated conference center. One of the halls is named after Akpabio. The other one after Tajudeen. The other one is the CJN. And then this they concluded that this is to allow the executive, the legislature, and waiting, under the Tinubu's administration to come together as one. You can imagine that kind of statement, come together as one. Come together as one, not before even for the betterment or as they try to portray to us. It is to actually, to show us shaggy. Get things done their own way. If you won't go court, we go know how it will be. For once, the Senate President now human in be. So he gets every chances to err. He get every chances, to commit what he commit. This same thing when we talk about it, this same thing that Akpabio don't do. But the Saraki suspending, no. All you did was suspend, and then you withdraw all the security aids around her, and then before you, so that to enable you do everything you want to do. The next thing is we began hearing talks here and there, she coming out to say things, and they say she doesn't know what she's saying. Eventually we saw it happening. Nigeria, Kai, I just so look forward to the day we'll just get it right. A day that we'll get things right. It's not today you think, okay, it's in favor of this person, and then the person moved to the next state of the court, you hear another story. Even this 100,000, now fine be that. Okay. Oh, I just pray that God Almighty will strengthen Natasha, and I just pray so that the court will have the boldness to deal with Senator Akpabio accordingly. I pray so. I hope so. Even the Ned and the Maswen, person we no even suppose they committee of, see the kind of committee where they won't put up, and in integrity, in fact, in character, no they near anything close to those stuff. It's a shame. You see this matter, Kai. Let me believe that Natasha will fight it to a standstill and win. This is just the beginning. Thank you so much for watching. Kindly do leave your opinion in the comment section. Do subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Click on the bell icon the moment you subscribe. That's where you get to know as soon as I upload video. Thank you so much, guys, for the immense love and support. God bless you richly. Please keep watching, keep subscribing, keep commenting. See you guys in my other video. Enjoy the rest of your evening.